So I'm talking about Juneteenth is a bit new, and I think that's the whole refreshing thing about it, because I just think being Black in America and knowing the history of how our people kind of lived a different life than, the everyday American, it's always been a kind of a cloud over you when you're growing up celebrating, July 4th, because it's so American. It's so like, patriotic and remember the Independence Day. And then you see those images and you have a different feeling because of what your people went through on that said, day or in that era of time. And it's always felt like, well, that day isn't much for us, but it's still celebrated. It's just like, oh, it's still a part. And learning about the history of Juneteenth kind of opened the eyes of, okay, that's really more like our July 4th. It was more like the day that we can relate to having some, I feel a little American. I feel a little free. I feel a little home of the brave today. And I think that's why Black people are kind of pulling on the cloak of, okay, let's do Juneteenth and not July 4th. July 4th is going to become more of like a, company holiday. And that's just the reality of it. You'll still celebrate it. Still war heroes. There's still things that are related to such. But it's just a different life that Black people have had to live in America. And I believe Juneteenth kind of tells that story more as far as independence goes for Black people. And my family, I think we kind of do the same thing that we would probably do on July 4th. It's just more related history involved in Juneteenth. So you probably talk about what you've been through, what your family's been through on more that day. Is more centered around your independence of your people and not like America's independence, which has always kind of been like a two-sided coin for Black people in America, and neither side of the coin has been that great. So I think Juneteenth is just more like a refreshing thing that it's kind of being brought on to kind of make our own, because it's a lot of our history that gets washed or just doesn't make it out at all, because people have no idea what Juneteenth is, or that's when Black people were kind of really emancipated and free from their slavery. And you have to ask a lot of kids, have they heard that in school curriculums before you get a yes? But they know about July 4th. And I think that's what Juneteenth is kind of becoming. It's like a celebration and history lesson all in one. And that's really awesome. So me and my family will probably just eat and enjoy each other's company. And that'll be our new Juneteenth celebration. And that's all we have. So thank you.